Hello, I am Ambassador Janet Olisa, OON. I am the Director of Regions in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Regions is responsible for all the continent except the African continent. Well, unlike what happens nowadays, when I joined the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, to be honest, I didn't know much about the ministry. I didn't even know the ministry existed. When I got my letter from the Federal Civil Service Commission in Lagos, I had to start searching and asking questions about the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. But over the years, I have it has given me the opportunity to serve the country in various ways. Quite interesting. I'm able to understand how culturally Nigeria is intertwined and our diversity, how that has become our strength. And when I travel to other countries, I see that also as a strength. So it has taught me a lot about the country, and it has also taught me to appreciate what we have, because most times when you do not leave the shores of your country, you do not understand that what you are facing and what you are passing through is not different. You are even better off where you are than where you are intending to go. So the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has given me that opportunity to serve in various ways at the United Nations, at the UN, what they call it, World Trade Organization, that allowed me to travel to see tourism from rural to urban tourism to cultural tourism. I would say when I joined the service, my set then were lucky. I think we were about 10 ladies. The female officers before us had set the pace. I remember Mrs. Jordan, Mrs. Avoraye, Ambassador Avoraye. They would mentor us. They would call us ladies and educate us on how what not to do, how to make sure that we respect our dignity, to stand as a woman. And so, because they had gone through a lot during their own time, they were at the very onset of the foreign service where there were very few women. So coming in, at least I was lucky to enjoy such mentorship from these two distinct and distinguished ladies, and that has helped. I would not say I have felt much of any negative or thing that has been positive for me. Maybe also because of my kind of person. I am not the kind of person you can push around. Well, first and foremost, you must know who you are. You don't come into the Ministry of Foreign Affairs without your own identity, because we deal with so many countries, we deal with so many issues that governs the country as a whole, that affects us. If you do not have a personality of your own and you get posted somewhere and the next thing you come back speaking Fune, I don't get it. You must be able to identify who you are and be proud, and that's the idea of having an identity, because it makes you proud of who you are. That said, be careful of who you marry. Marriage may look like a normal thing, but in our line of work, marriage is very critical. You need a strong man by your side. So that's why you need to be careful. Do not get married because the other person is looking at what you have to provide, what he has to gain from you. Let it be based on trust. Let it be based on love. Let it be based on you understand each other and you're going to complement each other. Be ready to sacrifice, because it is one of the main goals of marriage. And in the service, you will see that sacrifice will come in, whether you like it or not. And most especially, you must be up in your game. Do not rely on the fact that you are a woman, so you'll be getting special treatment. That will not happen in foreign affairs. Foreign affairs will not treat you any different because you're a woman. Foreign affairs rather will even expect more from you because you're a woman, because you must show. And when you now have a lot of female foreign service officers, it means that we've passed through it and we know how tough it is to make sure that we double our game, literally, to make sure we do the job done. So no excuse of, oh, I am a woman, I cannot do this. Yes, you can. Learn. Look for someone to mentor you if you are not sure of yourself. Mentorship is very important. And as you grow in service, also learn to mentor others. I wish you all the best.